No alcohol, no drugs randomly away, no contact with co-defendants, no weapons, no contact with church, or no contact with the person who's, I guess, either the owner or the money.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Diaz.
How you doing?
So you're charged with possession of a controlled substance. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you've done. You need to understand, sir, that this is going to go on your record. It can be used against you anytime you pick up any new cases. You will now be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. It looks to me that you're also on felony probation. Is that right? You need to understand that this can, by pleading guilty to this offense, this may result in the probation being revoked.
Notice how the judge lays out every single consequence before accepting the guilty plea. This isn't just a formality. It's legal protection. Once the defendant pleads guilty, there's no undo button. What do you think? Should judges be this strict, or is it too harsh?
Resulting in further confinement. Do you understand? Do you still want to do this? How do you plead to the offense of possession of a controlled substance, guilty or not guilty? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never come back and change this. You understand? You're on felony probation. There's only so many times they're going to bend over before they, put you in prison, man. Don't say anything, but really, pick up what's yours. All right? All right, good luck.
Your Honor.
Thank you. Hello? And? Okay. Zoom back on. Do you mind? Please. Thanks. Okay, give me a second, Dion.
Yes, sir.
You are Vincent Rodriguez.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Rodriguez, you're charged with terroristic threat of a family or household member. That allegation kicks it up to a Class A misdemeanor, so you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 9-month deferred. So he's got 2 cases. He's got the criminal trespass and this case.
Right. Is
Is this what you want to do, sir? Paper for the next 9 months. As a result, you cannot use illegal drugs. You cannot use alcohol. And I'm going to test you like crazy. I want you to know that. You really want to do this. If you violate this probation, you're looking at a year in jail. Do you understand? You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine.
Here's the big issue. He's already on bond and still picking up new charges. Judges don't like repeat offenders who can't stay clean even while waiting for trial. Quick question. If someone can't stay out of trouble during bond, should probation even be an option?
Examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. Under federal law, you give up the right to appeal. You should take up the case while he's on bond. I mean, really? Are you going to be able to make this thing? You can't even stay out of trouble while you're on bond for this case, man. Really?
It's not me. I got this.
The thing is that when you get on probation and it gets revoked, you look at a whole ton of more time. And you're expected to do stuff on time, meet with probation every month. You have to take a test every month to prove that you're not using alcohol or illegal drugs, no smoking weed, no using, you know what I mean? Are you sure you can do this?
Yes, sir.
All right. How do you plead to the offense of terroristic threat? Guilty or not guilty?
Yes.
I'm not going to find you guilty. I will withhold that for 9 months. As part of the agreement, you will do an effective decision-making class. You will do an 8-hour anger management class, 20 hours of community service. Did you graduate from high school?
No, sir.
Then that's what we're going to do. You will now be expected, instead of the community service, you need at the very minimum a high school diploma, Mr. Rodriguez. And now that I know that you don't have one, I'm going to keep you until you get one. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to test you in 2 weeks for drugs and alcohol. You know now.
Wow. The judge isn't just handing out probation here. He's demanding the defendant finish high school. That's rare. Sometimes justice isn't only about punishment. It's about pushing people toward a better path. Do you think forcing education is fair justice or overstepping?
Now, do not use. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
That will make you a deal. I like to take people off early when they do well to reward them. The minute you get your GED, and you got to do the class as well, but the minute you do get your GED, I'll take you off, man. All we want you to do is make you better than you left. But I'm telling you now, I will hold you to this until the end. So if you try to toy with us, I can file an issue a warrant for your arrest, put you in jail, let you out after a week for you to do what you're supposed to do. You toy again, right back in, and in 2 weeks this time. Toy again, 3 weeks next time. Do you understand?
I understand.
All I want you to do is get your high school.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
I understand.
All right. Good luck to you, sir. Waive all his fees. It's never about the money, Mr. Rodriguez. I don't care about the money. Money makes no difference to me. It's you doing what you say you're going to do. And keep my streets safe. Because that's what I care about. Okay.
That makes sense.
Good morning, Mr. Gonzalez. Oh, Tony.
Good day, Señor González. Good morning.
Mr. Gonzalez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated, first offense. It's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow, so you are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine.
La multa.
You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 270 days in jail with credit for the 96 days that you have done. Is this how you understand this?
Yes.
You need to understand, Mr. Gonzalez, that this charge is going to go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. If you ever get pulled over in a car, an officer looks you up, they're going to, they will see this DWI. If they roll up to your window and they smell alcohol on you, it's probably not going to go well for you.
Okay.
Do you understand? You need to also understand.
Did you catch that? The defendant openly admits to blowing a 0.15 or higher. That's nearly double the legal limit. At that point, it's not just risky, it's a public safety nightmare. Should repeat DUI offenders lose their license?
As of today, you will now be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up.
Okay.
You give up the right to a trial, to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. And if you are not a citizen, there are consequences. From the country, deny naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this. If I were you, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, I would never get into a car again because you're taking a humongous risk. How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Is it true or untrue that you had a .15 or above?
I had 1.15, I think.
Okay, so that is true then.
Sí que es verdad.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, sir. Did you say guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Usted se declara culpable. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna find you guilty. I will finish
Por culpa de
you.
nuestra
I am now
intención.
suspend your
Ahora voy a
ability to drive
suspender
for 90
su habilidad
days.
de manejar por
Do not
90
drive
días.
your
No
license.
maneja hasta que reciba una licencia. Buena suerte, señor.
Okay, we're gonna waive all the fines. Okay.
Dando la buena suerte, señor.
Okay. Felicia, did you test, last name again? Wilson, did you test Mr. Wilson? Yes. He was supposed to go take a test. Did you go take a test?
Did you take a probation? They're both pretrial and probation building here. I don't see anyone's on him, but for the MHA,
Oh.
it may have been with Shitoria. Yeah.
You know what she is? Yeah. Hi, Shatori. It's okay. So you sent Mr. Wilson for a test? Wonderful. Okay, that's all I'm asking you to do. Stay negative. Don't use. Stay out of trouble. So you said the next reset day that you got was what day?
April 17th.
I can give you the same day, Mike, but with us, we need to do something on that day.
Oh, no, I agree. And I
I'm not holding it
believe
any longer after that. We will have a hearing. If it's not resolved upstairs by then, I'm going to have a hearing whether to revoke.
Yes, sir, no problem. If we have the medical records, then I think the state will be in a different position.
So let's set up a hearing on that on the 17th and let
Yes, sir.
everybody know as far as probation department so that they're ready. Subpoena if they need to subpoena. Okay. Don't lose. Stay out of trouble. Don't want to have to put you in jail. Do you understand? Okay. All right. We'll have you sign a receipt. We'll get you out of here. Yes, sir. My name's George.
Yes, Your Honor, no, Your Honor.
You're on bond for tampering with a government record in addition to a fraud. And it has now come to my attention that you've picked up an indecent exposure. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. In the indecent exposure.
On February 20th, 2025, released back to apartment complex in Harrisburg, Texas. The complaint stated that she walked in the parking lot of her apartment complex.
This is one of the most uncomfortable moments. An indecent exposure case laid out in graphic detail. The judge wastes no time adding GPS monitoring and no contact orders. Here's the question. In cases like this, should bail even be an option or should jail be automatic?
The complaint stated she took the driver's seat of a vehicle which was parked north of the apartment building, and she observed the resident of the apartment number 20 staring at her from the window of the apartment. The defendant then lowered his shorts below his genitals and holds her penis in his hand, so it moved his hand up and down along his penis and effectively identifying that. The complainant was offended and alarmed.
All right, Mr. Shaw, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm now ordering you as a condition of your bond not to expose yourself into the public against other people. Do you understand? I'm now also, being that you are on bond with the case and you've now picked up a new case, I'm now going to revoke your bond on the first case as well. And I will now set that at 5,003. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have contact with the complainant in this case, and not to go within 500 feet of where she lives or where she works. You understand? Also not to be in possession of weapons as well.
No, it's not a prosecution. You go to a court, you're gonna have to move 200 feet and stay there. It's a serious happening.
Okay. So, Felicia, do you mind I'm also ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs as well. So don't worry about the conditions. I'm gonna have them monitored, and I'm now going to put a GPS monitor prior to release Felicia as well, so that we know where he is.
Yeah, Judge, State, do you know, the exact location of where the complainant witnessed distance of residents? That I think they stay in the same complex. Do you know the distance?
Can do, because it's gonna probably take a little bit of time to calculate. Why don't we roll it tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
That way we can also give time to calculate where he lives in relation to the complaining witness. I don't want you to go anywhere near her. I want this person to feel safe, and I don't want you anywhere near this person. Do you understand?
Should I go rolling till tomorrow?
I would like the condition signed now, and then we can always modify it later on, but I guess because they may live in the same complex, we'll have to delineate, find how far it is one to the other.
How many would you like me to post it on?
For the moment, for now, 500,
Yes.
and then we can come back and change it if need be.
Yes.
Okay. So we need him to sign real quick.
Buenos días, señor. Yo soy su intérprete. Por favor, conteste a voz alta.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Ramirez. Black.
The judge's warning here is crystal clear. Once that guilty plea is in, it stays forever. That record will follow the defendant for life. This is a turning point. Do you think people truly understand the lifelong weight of saying guilty in court?